Hello, it's 5:52 a.m. I'm about to head out, and I wanted to make a topic on targeted individual. I'm gonna make it very short. I'm trying to do like the lady who I watch her videos. She said try to stick to one subject, and I'm going to try. But at the same time, I need to talk about four things, probably about four things. Targeted individual. Okay. I have an eating disorder where I can eat. I can eat like 2 pounds of food, and in less than like 30 minutes, I want to eat again. I don't want to snack. I want to actually eat again. Now, something about me has been targeted on a level of consuming a lot of food to the point I'm miserable. I mean, so miserable to the point that I don't want to work. I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to do anything. Now, in truth, it doesn't even feel like the food is up here. Like it feels like the food is gone, like it was never in me. Now, that's deep, right? But I know I'm not the only person going through this. The more powerful you are within your own existence, within your own skin, the more problems you're going to have. My mom had was going to delete me from birth, okay? She had 8 abortions, then she had me. She was about to abort me too, but somebody stopped her. Okay. 18 years old, I almost died. Okay. Not only that, 23, I almost died. Now, after that, I reached out to the stars. But what ended up happening, I ended up getting tattooed. I ended up getting a tattoo. I went and got a tattoo in Texas of the Grays. Now, this was letting me know where my targeted individual came from, who was actually targeting me, and or who was actually protecting me. But see, deception is a motherfucker. So what you do is what I've been doing. Sometimes I can't sleep with the lights off. And what I've started to do is I picture things as gargoyles, and gargoyles are protectors. And what I do is, instead of showing fear, I say, "Who's ever here, please protect me." And I cut the lights off, and I go to bed. And just by me saying, "Please protect me," the ball game totally changes. Whereas you have fear or you get paranoid, it totally changes. Whoever you are that can see me, please protect me. And their whole mission changes. They can't feed off of you because you have now put them in control to protect you. Now, this is another thing. I'm getting to the point where I feel that I'm going to start speaking my mind on a whole nother level. So they had to make sure that their devices within me worked. Okay? The other day I had the most excruciating pain that you can imagine in my head. I mean, to the point that I was in bed like 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Didn't want to go nowhere, didn't want to do nothing. I ate sugar, I ate salt. Nothing was evening me out. Everything just had me to the point where I felt like I had no free will, I had no control. Now, this part of targeted individual, I have a buzz in my head. The buzz used to be I had to be in a quiet environment to hear it. Now, as I'm talking to you, the buzz is still here and it only amplifies. So, aliens, extraterrestrial, which we are ETs ourselves, they have so much control over us, so much data over us, to the point that we can turn on ourselves. If you ever listen to Dr. Blair's teachings, he's basically affirming everything you already believe or know, but you want to hear it come out of somebody else's mouth. Now, I don't fear these grays, but the thing about it is, they're so embedded in humanity, just like the reptilians are so embedded in humanity. But at the same time, I fear none. They know I fear none. They actually observe me for advice. That's correct. They actually observe me for advice, for knowledge. Because out of all people, when I observe my own self or the things around me, I can explain it. A lot of people can't explain what they feel or what they see or what they sense. And that's a big problem when you can't explain something. That's like going to the doctor saying, something's wrong with me, but you can't explain the level of it. You can't explain what's happening. Like, let's say every time you eat ice cream, you get gas. Now, if you can't acknowledge that every time you eat this certain food, this happened, this reaction happened, you're basically unfit for humanity in a sense. So I'm gonna do this global wisdom warning in a sense. And I bar none. I fear none. Okay? The thing about it is I'm not afraid of this material world. And this is going to leave a big impression, but I'm going to tell you something. To all beings, living, energy, ethereal, other dimensions, insects, all y'all families, everybody. If you want to live on this earth, if you want to live on this planet, if you desire, if you love it, it's time that we change it for the better. Now, on the other hand, people fear intelligent, invisible shadow workers. I don't fear you. I know you can hurt me, physically damage me. But guess what? I'm not going to fear you any longer. And hopefully, all the people that need to observe me, if anything ever happens to me, by me voicing my opinion or proving fact, I was just that's my currency. That's my motivation. That's who I am. And that's what it's going to be. Okay? They observe, they learn from other people's sacrifice. Point blank, period. No ifs, ands, buts about it. So I'm just letting it be known that I'm going to challenge every person that challenges me, every person that suppresses me. You will have the same amount of data and manipulation coming back to you tenfold. No ifs, ands, buts about it. And I'm speaking on it now because, like I say, I don't fear death. And when it's time for me to leave this place, I'll leave. And you're not the one to tell me to leave. Now, I love planet Earth. I want to be able to go out in the ocean, a mercury-free ocean. I want this planet to be able to evolve. I want this planet to be able to purify and cleanse itself. I want to be in my natural state. Also, the people that are trapped here that don't want to be here, that are serving other masters. Let me tell you something. I want you to be happy too. I don't want you extinct. But one thing about it, if you want me extinct or my genetic bloodline extinct, you are on my to-do list. Point blank, period. So yeah, again, unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free. And like I say, I am an observatory. So people can believe what they want to believe. Our forefathers, the medicine people, the scientists, the astrologists, they're slowly leaving, and we're going to be alone soon. So let me tell you something, people out here. You better wake up. You better start learning this stuff. The geometric side of things, the 3D side of things. I think all children should learn how to build in 3D Max and Maya so they can actually have a realization of the matrix that we live in. So again, unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free.